I'm Robert Ramsey. I'm an agricultural consultant here at Auchincruive for SAC Consulting. This year we've been doing a bit of work through Farming for a Better Climate, looking at a bit of informal trial work at Woodhead Farm at Newmilns. I'm standing here at Auchincruive in some of our grassland trial plots. These are obviously high-end scientific trials, but trials like this got us thinking about other things we can do on farm, and there's no reason why as a farmer we can't have a wee trial at something, a wee go at something different on a field scale. The challenge is when we make changes in farm businesses, it can cost us a lot of money. So having a wee go at something, making a wee plot, a wee informal plot, is really worth doing. So how I've done it in the past for farmer trials for rushes and for fertiliser trials at Woodhead this year, we just carved the field into blocks. If you're doing it yourself, it's a good idea to think about doing them 100 metres long and 10 metres wide, so that we get a 0.1 of a hectare and we get something that's easy measured. From there, we can alter the process, whether it's a fertiliser process, whether it's using dung and slurry in a different way, whether it's a reseeding job or whatever we're looking at. We do it on a small scale and also measure the results so that we get a reasonably good conclusion as to what the impact of that process was on your farm. Because what the textbook says is important, but actually what happens on your farm is really the most important part. What happens with these trials is if it works on a very small scale, you wished you did it on a much bigger scale. But if it didn't work, you're really glad that you did it on a small scale. So if you are going to make alterations, and we are farming in a time of change, so how we're farming in 20 years from now is going to be different to the way we're doing it just now. To get to where we want to be, we all need to make changes. Those changes could be very positive, but we could also make some mistakes on the way. So a wee do-it-yourself trial for something you're curious about is really quite important, really quite exciting thing to do. The other key part is to make sure that we share those results. So have those conversations. Learning from your own mistakes is a good thing. Learning from someone else's mistakes is even better.